Welcome everyone back to another video on F123 career mode, road to glory of sorts. We are after a pretty bad weekend in Bahrain. We are absolutely terrible. We have absolutely had problems. We had 2 upgrades coming in, but we had Albon absolutely not following the rules of driving etiquette and crashed out. That's basically what happened. But that was one race. We are okay with one result, that. But next race is Saudi Arabia. That's not gonna show well on us, our resume, if we do not perform well. And as a result, we are gonna see what we can do in terms of upgrades. We've had 1,977 resource points. We are by far, I think by far the worst in the aero. Yeah, we are worst in aero. We have one thing going on. Rushing it will get us to 45% failure rate. That's not probably what I want to do. I think we're not going to rush anything. We're just going to try and see what we can do in terms of... Ooh, it's going to giving that have a few upgrades coming in. I mean, this is just free. This is just absolute free. I'm not gonna skip out on durability. I know a lot of creators out there do skip out on durability, but I won't. And with those numbers out of the way, let's take a look at our components. They're still fine after all of this. Alright, that's fine. Corporate apparently has some customization options. My helmet. Ooh. I'm just gonna pick this as is, because that looks absolutely incredible. I like that helmet. It's a nice helmet. So, let's get started. Let's get started with advancing the time. We're not going to do the Pirelli hot laps because that's exactly the same as they were in the previous seasons. Head up there, Max.
Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks.
Right, let's see.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the
We have
car ready
had
for the next race.
3 out of 3 in terms of upgrades so far, which is unnervingly amazing. But let's get on with the race of the Jeddah Grand Prix. And let's get into the qualifying session at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Q1 here, we are about to start, and as Franz is speaking to us. Let's start with our first Q1 lap of the session, going around the final corner right now, and trying to make this work here. You guys will not have seen it, but I had a botched session where I, in the second flying lap, did not get any ERS usage for some reason. But, so this one is a restart. And we miss turn 3. It's gonna cost us quite a bit. And we're gonna have to take some avoiding action there. Do not absolutely get sent off the track. In the meantime, we will keep going. Getting caught on the curbs was not a great showing. Sector 2 was absolutely terrible. The turn in for Sector 3 was also pretty bad. Overall, this lap is pretty unlike my own laps. And this is gonna be a very sloppy lap, getting us into P8. 3/10 off of our teammate Sonoda. Is a good starting point. And let's get started with our second Q1 lap. We're in the drop zone, P17. But remember, that lap was not a great showing from our side. Let's get a good, nice run out of turn 27. And going down to turn 1. Brake just before the 100-meter board. Get the turn in right. The turn in right. Slight improvement. A 1 second gain right there. Getting a purple sector 1. Verstappen, eat your heart out. I'm 1.2 seconds up. This could be a game glitch. We don't know. This is a brand new game. Are we gonna get our first? Okay, for damage, we got lucky there. Very minor minor. 1.5 seconds. Here, near the end of Q. Getting some damage right as the ending happens. But we go P5. Qualified absolutely incredibly there in Q1. Out of Q1 very comfortably. We were 7/10 quicker than our teammate Yuki Tsunoda. And that is not something they wanted to see. We are absolutely showing him 8th about the whole thing. Putting ourselves where we don't belong, but Yuki Tsunoda is showing that we are where we're supposed to be. We're pretty much further ahead. This is historically a good track for me, so this is also a good thing. Let's get on to YouTube and see what we can do on an old set of tires. And we're starting our second lap on an old set of tires here. Seeing what we can do. A small up tap to the wall on the inside did not have an effect on our straight line. Braking far too early there, but it worked out for us. Missing a lot of apexes there. Apex galore. Meanwhile, Guan Yu Zhou is absolutely all over us. Is all over us here. in one of the fastest street tracks on the Formula 1 calendar. Going into Sector 3. And we have left Guan Yu Zhou a little bit behind, but with DRS and ERS, going for the line, see what we can do. Leclerc starting at 29.9, we starting at 31.0 over here. Not a lap that we wanted to see. But this is an old set, let's not forget. So that's gonna be an improvement. We are gonna see improvement here. And here we are to start out our final lap in Q2 on a brand new spanking set of tires. Getting a great turning down to turn 1. Let's not miss our braking point this time. And we hit the braking point. Instantly gaining 6 tenths. Getting almost 6 tenths. Getting a small warning for track limits, but we will set another purple sector 1. Can we make it back into Q3 for the first time in our Formula 1 career? In what is the worst car on the grid? A 1 second gained. Just about. One second, with some wing damage from one of those corners. Eight tenths. We don't need that much to make it to Q3, but we will make it to Q3, qualifying once more in the top 5, putting our car where it should not be. And getting ourselves as the sole AlphaTauri in the top 10, kicking out Pierre Gasly in the Alpine. This was a good qualifying session. And now, with our teammate in 15th, we will get pit preference. Just half a second off of pole, which had Sergio Perez on it. Only 2 tenths behind the current world champion Max Verstappen as well. Let's see what we can do in the race. Wait, no, we still have Q3 to go. Let's see what happens with this final lap. This will be our final lap of this session. And we are on our 1 set of tires. This is still the old set that we used to just get into Q2, out of Q2. Let's see what we can do if we don't have any more damage. At a track where there is no one in front of us to kind of get in our way. Starting a lap here. Getting a little bit of a slide out of turn 1. For good measure. And that was a purple sector 1 on an old set of tires. On a scrub set. Not bad. Can we make it into the top 5 with this lap time? And it seems like we are getting very perilously. A 30.5 was our best lap so far in Q2. What can we do here on the same set of what can we do with the same set of tires? Another 30.5 without any mistakes, getting us to the P8. And this leaves us with a varying strategy. Do we let ourselves drop to P10, or do we keep going for a second lap in the session, and not save the tires? Let's get started with the race. This is literally try number 15. I've been trying to get through. I've been trying to get through that turn like 9 times so far. Like, Sector 1 is just death sentence for me for lap 1. I'm literally not gonna care about positions right now because I just don't want to get damaged lap 1. Getting tapped on the rear by signs is not the way. What is Signs doing? We've gotten some floor damage because of Signs now. Trying to be an opportunistic piece of shit. Okay, that's not called for.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
And we will take a replay.
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it.
I think this is a season where I have to just accept that Signs is people are out to get me. I get a tap in the rear, and then this happens. Okay, so it seems we have to do a restart, and you're gonna see me do the restart for the 14th time. And we're just gonna sit here, listen to me moan about how terrible the AI is from their restart, their start. Okay, that was my own fault. I locked up. This is what I mean. I mean, this is like, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do here? Like, you guys see what is going on here? I'm going in a straight line. I'm going in a straight line. Tsunoda, why are you doing this to me? I'm going in a straight line. I think another 4 tries and then I'll have done 25 tries. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna focus and see what I can. Okay, Signs gets through, but he's in a supremely faster car. Supremely faster car than us, so that's not a position we care about.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
We want to stay within a second of this guy. Hamilton has taken the lead of the race from, what is it? From Leclerc? Okay, we're pulling our legs, stretching our legs a little bit. Stretching our legs, but trying to stay out of the walls there. Using a lot of ERS. And I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of safety cars pretty soon, because Sainz is getting antsy over there. For positions, he's currently still out of the points after 2 laps. Not where he would have wanted to be. In the meantime, we attempt to make some progress, but we are also kind of struggling here.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
That exit curve is absolutely spitting us out. No damage so far. Yeah, actually I'm taking some damage there. Trying to overtake me by tapping me out of the way. But it's this so far, I've done more laps now than I've done. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention. I should have been paying attention there. We are slowly moving out of it. There's 6/10 in it, and in the meantime, Sainz is trying to keep going. We're 3 seconds slower. that race, that lap. I have a feeling we've just turned down the AI just a tad bit for the races, because this is unreal. I am pushing, but I just can't get... Well, it's just this track being not that great for me. That is also a very viable option in this scenario. Piastri, by the way, did get damaged from that.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay.
And again, AI becoming too opportunistic there,
Safety car is being deployed.
giving me damage and basically ending my race. I think this is going to be 2 DNFs in a row for me. Our lofty qualifying position was not the way to do it. And as a result, we, with absolutely terrible damage, are basically out of this race. This is over for us. And now, I will make this over for everybody by getting a red flag out and seeing what my teammate can do. I think I'm gonna have a crash with Piastri. I'm sorry, Piastri and Piastri fans. You are gonna witness an abomination, and I am sorry, I'm not sorry. And we are not gonna make this. That was an absolutely terrible session. AI being an absolute menace. But we did show some good quality pace. And with that, I'll see you guys in next week's Drone Career. Well, do not forget to like and subscribe whatsoever if you feel bad for me. And give me a suggestion. The AI right now is at an 89 or something, maybe 90. That's an AI level that was not achievable for me before. But because of this qualifying session, I think I've realized that I can do pretty well. Maybe we can set that to for qualifying, but race might be better to lower it. What should I lower it to? Let me know in the comments. Any feedback, also leave that in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Leclerc wins the race. Absolutely great. With Leclerc fans. The podium pass is something we're doing as well, apparently. Yuki Tsunoda, our teammate, makes it 13th, 2 places up. Still no points for AlphaTauri. And the Alpine boys are doing well.
Effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings.
Carlos Sainz also has a DNF,
as they make their way up the standings.
which is not a great thing for Ferrari. Oscar Piastri also does not finish in the points. Zhou Guanyu, crucially, also does not finish in the points after crashing into us and destroying our race. And in terms of standings, we are probably dead last. We are dead last. Although, a single point A few points finishes will get us past Aston Martin, which is surprisingly not doing very well. Aston Martin is in 5th place, right where they started last season. And Ferrari and Red Bull are absolutely fighting this out. Alpine and Mercedes are fighting for 3rd. Aston Martin and Alfa Romeo are fighting for 5th. Well, and McLaren also fighting for 5th. Just 1 point between them. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, and get out of here.